going to Indiana. We're trying to get him to change his mind, that sort of stuff. He ultimately did. Did you get that same sort of stuff?
Yeah, a lot of kids in my high school telling me to go to IU and things like that. And just people when I walk around the city, just why you didn't go to IU? Change your mind, and things like that.
Right. Did you have like? I mean, was there IU stuff in the school? I mean, were there posters up? And that
yeah, a lot of my teachers is fans of Purdue and IU and things like that, so they weren't really happy with me coming here.
Right.
But I just felt like this was best.
How do you deal with those, those people? What do you say?
I just tell, like I said, I just tell them I felt like Kentucky was best for me, and when they say things negative about you, you really just can't pay any attention to it. You just gotta ignore it.
What kind of reception are you expecting up there?
I know when I come out, they're gonna boo me a lot and things like that. I know.
Has it been rough on Twitter? Have you gotten a lot of shots at you on there?
Not really, not as many as I thought I would, but there's been a few people doing that.
Have you ever been there? You said you've been there for games. Have you ever been there, like when it was somebody they were really amped up for, where the crowd was really into it?
Yeah, I've been to a few. I went to the conference play. I went to a few Big Ten games, so they were pretty intense in them games.
How intensely did they recruit you?
They was on me a lot at my school, come to a lot of my AAU games and things like that. So they recruited me heavily.
Do you get a feel for the level of hatred that Indiana fans have towards Kentucky? I mean, do you feel that?
Oh yeah, I've been there my whole life, so I know how much they hate it. It's a big rivalry, so I know how this game's going to be. It's going to be very intense.
What is it about Kentucky they hate?
They just hate. It's right there. It's the rival. We got an all-star game against each other every year. I know they would love to beat us.
What was your feelings about Kentucky just growing up before you really thought about college options like that?
I never really looked at it like as a rival until I got in high school. I figured out like when my brother played in the Indiana All-Star game and things like that. I figured out how big of a rival it was. But I never really hated Kentucky or anything like that.
Darius played there 2 years ago. What has he told you all to expect?
He said it's going to be rough, a rough environment. The crowd's going to be on you. Just try to block them out and just listen to the coach and worry about our team. Just play together.
How special is it going to be for you getting to play in front of your family and friends and going back to Indiana?
It's going to be real special. I want to play in front of my family and friends. It's going to be real excited to do that, and I'm happy I get the chance to do that.
How many people can you get in the door there?
I got a few tickets for my family, but I couldn't get a lot.
Right.
But I have a few family members coming.
Do you need to go on a road game like this before the SEC conference play starts?
Yeah, this is important for us. This is going to be real big for us to go on the road and play at a place like IU where the crowd is like this, so we can get used to things like this.
Do you have a feel for what they're feeling about this game? I mean, they're making a lot out of it. They're hyped up. Some national people pick the upset on that.
Yeah, we see things on ESPN, and Coach Kyle tells us people are picking us to lose. It's a lot of games that they could have chosen to get upset, and they picked ours, things like that. So we ready. We ready to win there.
What do you guys think of that when Coach Cal says there are people that are picking the other team to win?
It just motivates us. We just gets us more hungry to play and gets us ready to play.
On that recruiting trail, when Indiana was looking at you, how much did Coach Green play up this relationship with Wayne Wade? His development?
He really didn't tell me much about the Wayne Wade and things like that. He was more focused on me when he was recruiting me. I didn't really get too much about the Wayne.
But he does have a history of developing guards.
Yeah.
Why was it?
Close to your hometown.
It's going to be exciting. I'm really happy to get a chance to go back home and play in front of my friends and family.
What's going on with the free throws, Marcus? So you're not shooting them as well as I'm sure you can.
I just missed a few. It's okay. I'll get back on track. Just been in the gym trying to work on it, get things better.
That's usually a weakness for the Cats. Is there any way that you guys are working on to better that? Because you can't win a national title without hitting those free throws.
We work on our free throws after practice every day. Coach Cal makes us shoot 50 apiece, so we just do that every day. It's just confidence. You go to the line, knock them down, no biggie.
Cal said the other day he was going to watch the whole Carolina game with you. Did he do that?
Yeah, we watched the Carolina game. We just talked on some situations where I go too deep or where I should have made the pass without making an extra dribble, things like that.
How long did it take you to kind of come down off of that? I mean, there was so much hype going into the North Carolina game, and you've had this break now. How important has that been for you guys just to sort of refocus?
We just took a few days off, just wanted to get rest. Everybody's pretty tired. We've been going at it pretty hard for the last few weeks. having 2-3 games a week. So he just gave us 2 days off, so we just get rest, get our legs ready for tomorrow.